Dear students, today you're going to learn a new note value, the eighth note. So you remember the quarter note has one beat. Now, an eighth note is twice as short as a quarter note. So in other words, we can fit two eighth notes in one beat, or two eighth notes are equal to a one quarter note. All right, so now how do we need to count the eighth notes? We simply divide each beat into one and. So we add the word and, or in music you can see it 1 plus, 2 plus, 3 plus, 4 plus. So, and we call that we are counting by eighth notes. For example, if you need to count a rhythm by eighth notes and you have a whole note is equal to 4 beats, so you're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Or if you have a dotted half note equals to 3 quarter notes, and 3 quarter notes are equal to 6 eighth notes. So you're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and. All right? If you have a half note is 2 beats. 2 beats are equal to 2 quarter notes, and 2 quarter notes are equal to 4 eighth notes. So to count a half note by eighth notes, you will go 1 and 2 and. All right. If you have a quarter note, you will count it 1 and. If you have to play 2 eighth notes, you will count them 1 and. Now, I'm on page 45, and there is a rhythm in 3/4 time. So I see 3 quarter notes in the first bar, followed by 6 eighth notes in the second bar, and there is a repeat sign. So let's clap this rhythm and count in 3/4 time by eighth notes. That means that we are going to divide each beat into 1 and, 2 and, 3 and. All right. So before you count and clap, just simply count in 3/4 time by eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. All right. One more time. Quarter note. 1 and 2 and 3 and eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and. All right. So from now on until the end of the semester, you will probably have to count by eighth notes, because in every song from now until the end of the semester, you will have eighth notes. Once you see the eighth notes in your music, you have to count from beginning until the end by eighth notes. Otherwise, your rhythm will be off. I guarantee it. You count by eighth notes and you're going to have good rhythm. If you keep counting any other way, the rhythm will be off. All right, now how do eighth notes look? So they're simple black notes with music stems, but they're connected by the bar, so that you know that each of these notes equals to half a beat. 2 of these notes adds up to 1 beat, or 1 quarter note, 1 and. All right. Now on page 45, there is one of everyone's favorite songs, Happy Birthday to You. Of course, you know how the song goes and you can sing it, but now you will have to learn how to play it, and it might not be as easy as you think. So let's see, what's our position? You are in middle C position. Okay, we will start with the left hand. You are in 3/4 time. The music starts with a pickup bar, that means an incomplete bar that precedes the whole bar. Now the pickup bar is never bar number 1. The pickup bar is always something that precedes bar number 1. All right. Now you have 2 eighth notes. That means 1 total beat, a quarter note, okay? Now, since you only have 2/8 notes, that means it's the last beat. If you're in 3/4 time, that means that these 2/8 notes are 3 and. So you are missing 1 and 2 and you have to start playing on 3 and. And this is how you need to count before you start playing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 rest and 2 and 3 and 1 and fermata 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and fermata 1 and 2 and that's it, because 3 and doesn't happen in the very last bar. Last bar only has 2 beats because the pickup has that missing 3rd beat. All right, as you noticed, there were some gaps in the melody. That's because the melody switches from left hand to right hand, back and forwards, but you were just working with me on the left hand. All right, so how about one more time left hand? This time I'm going to give you finger numbers. So left hand is middle C position, thumb on middle C, 2nd finger on B, 3rd finger on A, 4th finger on G. So you start with the 4th finger on G, and your 5th finger is on F. Okay. Finger numbers 1 and 2 and 4, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, rest. 1 on the middle C, 4, 4, rest, rest, rest. 2nd finger, fingers 3 on a fermata, fingers 3 after fermata, new bar, 4, 2, 1 on middle C, that's your last note for the left hand on the fermata, and you're done with the left hand. Okay, now you're welcome to play and name the notes. Middle C position, thumb on C, 1 and 2 and G, G, A, G, C, B, G, G, A, G, C, G, G, rest, 2 and 3 and B, A, fermata, A after fermata, G, B, C on the fermata, so count slower. All right, let's take a look at our right hand. Right hand, thumb on middle C, 2nd finger on D, 3rd on E, 4th on F, 5th on G. Very good. So your first interval is a 2nd interval in a 2nd bar on a 2nd beat. What a coincidence. Okay, so you're playing F and G with fingers 4 and 5 on beat 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and finger 2 on D. Rest 1 and. Now 3rd interval E and G on 2nd beat. Rest. 5, 3, 1, rest, rest with the fermata, okay, finger 4 on F, next bar, finger 3 on E, finger 1 on middle C, finger 2 on D, now in the last bar you have rest, and then the interval under the fermata sign is a 3rd, and the fingers for E, G are 3, 5. Okay. All right. So if you need to review right hand several times, so please pause the video, rewind it, and watch it several times for the right hand if you need. If you don't need, let's hit it. 2 hands. Okay. Play and count out loud. 1 and 2 and 3 and fermata. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and that's it. All right. So please have fun with this song and count in your video. I need to make sure that you understood how to count by eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So you have to divide each beat in two by adding and after each count. 1 and 2 and 3 and. If this material is difficult, please watch this short video several times. So remember, if you were attending, hypothetically, this class in person, you would have spent 60 minutes twice a week in class. So 2 hours per week just in class. And then definitely at least 1 hour at home doing homework. So there are 3 hours. So now, since you're taking this online, 2 hours are back in your pocket, yeah, because you're not attending the class. And my 5 or 10-minute video does not count for those 2 hours, yeah. So you can watch the video several times, but on your video recordings, I need to see quality homework. Okay. Well, thank you very much and enjoy working on Happy Birthday to you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.